MLB The Show as in action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers.
Let's go.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go now. Mookie Betts will get us started. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So
runner on the go. In the air, right side. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Let's go.
Back here with my pal Siggy and our starting pitcher here today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a report on him, Chris?
For the Rangers,
he's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Josh Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That hit.
Oh, yeah, we're taking.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And here is Sam Haggerty.
Haggerty.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something.
He's finna quit, man. Bro, I can't get a good game. He boy keep quitting. He boy weak.
Time you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
quit, bro.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
It's like starving nothing. It's okay. You can take the air. It'll be all right.
Pitch misses there.
Don't quit, bro. You wasting our time.
First and second here, no outs.
You wasting our time.
To third, tag, got him.
You wasting our time. Go on and quit, bro.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one way outside, and now it's 3-2. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Seager stands in now.
Yeah, he don't throw you nothing.
That's strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs with a runner at third.
I dropped 2. I should have kept that.
Towards right field. Pajes makes the catch, and that's the inning.
Bro, you weren't ready to quit yet, bro. You got the world champs over there, bro.
Second inning set to go. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Corbin back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that one fouled off.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting six, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Pajes makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. One away. Here's Josh Young. There's the strike. Now a snap throw to first. And it gets back in. Garcia leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground might be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back at Globe Life Field, top half of the third inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Slider right there.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So up next, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1. No, once I score, you quitting.
And that is out number 2. Next is the Dodger DH, Ha-Seong Kim.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 6.
Popped up.
There you go.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Here comes a pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
On the ground, right side.
Damn, I went reaching for it, man.
First, leadoff hitter going in third. Alejandro Ozuna getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Pages on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers.
Josh Smith.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one the other way.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a base hit.
Go let in.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Throw off
Go
line.
let in.
Safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting
Now
away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. This one high in the air to left center. Pages makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie digs in here.
Mookie Betts.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion.
Oh, come on, Seager.
And that's a base
you let
hit.
that come by.
So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Now
Just a solid
See,
swing right
tripping,
there.
man.
Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman.
Too early.
First base swinging.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Brings it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's Well, just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field. Drive the ball that way. Let it travel.
Yeah.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. 4th inning underway, no score. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily. Relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Base hit, and a run comes in.
No. We got something on. Now we know we can play the whole game now.
So could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one hammered. That's back.
Next.
That one is gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to the lead. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
All right, we see what he got going now. All right, let's bow.
Back in Arlington, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the second base. Marcus Semien. This one in the air. Freeman makes the grab, 1 away. So now it's Corey Seager.
Number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Yeah, we're gonna find us something.
Hernandez brings it in. 2 down.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pajas gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas. Corbin back to work. Out there to center. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Bunted back towards the mound. Scoops it up barehanded. They get one.
Oh, he took it out.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going one. Ground ball to the right side. Simeon tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
The other way. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Muncy to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pajes makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Chris Martin.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ozuna makes the play. One up, one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
This one in the air. Smith snags it, and there's two down.
Yeah.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel.
Simeon toss over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Arlington, bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate, Alejandro Ozuna. Inside, almost got him.
Behind. Hey. 1-2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes, long run into the gap. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Right side.
Damn, man.
Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to
runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Snap throw down to second. Runner on the go again. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. That one hit to right. Garcia makes the grab, one down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Young tosses the first. 2 out. Now here is Ha-Seong Kim.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
He was late there. Strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
2 outs.
Damn, I put that hole right in the
right field. That's back there. It has the distance gone. He sends it out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
That's how Chaz minus shit on this one.
With nobody on. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that's the inning.
He still got him. I didn't think I got him.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Up the middle, bats up with it, whips it to first on the run, and he can't come up with it. Now it's Corey Seager.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Back-to-back base hits. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Garcia at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. 2 on with 1 out. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. To third. Tag. Got him.
Fuck. I should have known.
Muncy puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Obi Milner into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Freeman hits it in the air. Ozuna on his way over, nabs it, and there's 1 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and Hernandez is out. 2 down, base is empty, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, first-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Bunting for a hit. Young. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt.
Go.
And we're back.
Boy,
and now
bro, like it's gonna be a battle, bro. We ain't shutting down, bro. I thought you wanted to quit. You had stuff going on. Never can play. You gotta hold my rookie.
Ball 1 there.
Outside.
Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that one is inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Go.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off
Make
a
him pitch
3-2
to you.
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Make him pitch it to you.
He's hit center field. And now 2 aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
At the plate, Alejandro Ozuna. And that's a strike. In the dirt. Young at second. Carter on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on the move. Now a drag bunt, third base side.
Oh, man, you guys can give me that.
It's a strikeout. And he
that's
swings and
weak.
lifts one to deep center field. And he makes the catch. Both runners tagging. The tag gets it.
Oh, man, I blew the game.
To end the inning.
I
Set
blew
to
the
start
game.
the ninth in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Ground ball right side. Simeon tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carter on the move to the alley. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Back at Globe Life Field. Last chance for the home team. And now the DH, Sam Haggerty. Right through there for a strike. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 54, Noah Davis.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And now just 2 outs away. Here is Marcus Simeon.
Number 2, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Hernandez makes the grab. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out.
Number 5,
Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Seager.
Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man.
Popped up. And that drops foul. Seager at second with 2 down. Here's 0-1. That one missing inside. Rips that one center field. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter now, Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That misses. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third, and they hold him in third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Young stands in here, takes ball one low.
No strike. 2-0.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of inning number 9. Edman. Throw to first.
Good game, man.
And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will.
Good game.
Bring it into the next one and get another goal.
We lost this blowout.
finish in this one. Dave Roberts.